Alright. You know, I think I should actually play this for people. But I don't like randoms like that.
So this was the first city. Looks like a ghost town. What happened here?
Some geniuses decided to wake up 500,000 people when we barely had enough food for ourselves and put them in a city built to house 50,000 people. You can imagine how well that went. People stuffed into boxes, starving to death, living in their own shit like some fucking slum, and no shelter from the fucking anomaly. Those storms only had to kill a few thousand before the riot started.
So... the rioters destroyed this place?
No. What we did to stop the riots, that destroyed this place.
The Apollo 11. I remember watching old footage of that man walking the moon. They'd play it on repeat in the recruitment center when I was being evaluated for the Flores. Supposed to inspire us or something. Well, can't deny that victory, though, landing on a rock in space the first time. No one can deny the victory of sailing through deep space to this rock either. But I'm afraid if you live long enough, every victory turns out a defeat.
Is that the tower?
Yes, looks like the cable car's down. Might ask those soldiers if there's a way to get them working.
What the hell was that noise?
How about they keep the engine warm?
You know, yeah, that's how it be. They be asking you questions, and you really don't want to give them an answer. You got to say something, you know, make something up.
See anything?
You know what I'm saying? You got passioners in your whip, you know, and
I can see them.
you trying to get from point A to point B,
Let them be.
and they start complaining about the heat in the whip.
They might be waiting us out.
Mind you, you know something wrong with your AC. You know that. You didn't relay that message to everybody, but you knew that. So, what you do is you hit him with the,
I like to think there's someone
man,
up
you know what
there.
I'm saying? We gotta stop on the way back from the function, on the way back from wherever you're going, cause that tank looking like it's on E. Shoot. Now, typically when you say that, the whole car gonna get quiet. It ain't cold no more, or it ain't hot no more. You know, they're gonna roll the window down if it's too hot, or yeah, too hot. And then if it's too cold, they just gonna, you know, they're gonna hush up. Now, you might fall into that.
Of course, there's
You might
still
have
no
you some
way
real
to
ones with you that be about it.
Did you see the volcano?
And they might hit you with the,
For a minute there, I thought
hey,
it was
my
gonna
man,
crash.
shoot, yeah, I got you know, you just reminded me, I got a 5 on me, I got a 10 on me, you know, for the tank, you know, appreciate it. Hell, they ain't even gotta say that. They just say, you know, hey, appreciate you scooping, appreciate you taking, you know, you driving, appreciate you doing X, Y, Z. Nah, they'll get quiet.
Cable car to the radio tower. Does it work?
Not since insurgents took control. They have the car on their side. You could try saying pretty please.
Thanks, I'll pass. What about the other one?
I wouldn't risk it. Goes too close to the volcano.
That thing's active?
I mean, it spews lava from time to time, but there's something far less natural lurking in there.
Okay. What's the story with your volcano?
Whatever's in there, even the insurgents keep their distance. We learned the hard way. The thing stayed below the fog, dragging them down the
I
cliffs.
bet you homeboy in the background, he
spraying
throwing out that
flames.
ice. I bet you he ain't gotta
Never saw it.
drive.
Just
Whatever
heard
he's throwing, I
screams.
bet you he ain't gotta work on.
By the time we dragged
'Cause
the
he
cable
doing
car
that.
back, there was
That's all it
nothing
takes.
but
It's a
blood and
team
ash.
effort. You know, if you put in
So-
that work, you ain't gotta do the rest.
Before I can use the cable car, I gotta go deal with that volcano.
What, are you kidding? You got some kind of a death wish?
Just tell me how to get there.
Altered. I'm Captain Dunham. There's a path that'll take you further up the mountains.
You know, she saw it in my eyes. She saw it in my eyes. The drink was gleaming. Yeah, and for anybody else that's confused, two things. One, this is a video game. So I don't need the character I'm playing to match me. It's a video game. Just because my character is a female doesn't mean that I'm a female. Just because the character is a guy doesn't mean that player is a guy or a male, you know. Shoot, it's a video game. Secondly, the main reason I picked a female for this one, okay, subtitles. The main reason I picked a female for this position is because I'm a Devastator. Like, shoot, she ain't nothing to mess with.
What did the soldier say?
Only way to the radio tower.
I want to be that one in the squad that look, you know,
How
she got that
badly do you
build.
need that
She got
radio
that real
tower?
agile
I'm
build.
afraid this is the only
And I want to
facility
give off
with
that
enough
appearance of
range.
having that
If
agile
I
build.
can't use her frequency to find the signal
But-
from that tower, we might as well quit now.
We'll get
But
cozy then.
really pack a dang
We're gonna
punch.
be here a while. Seems I got a date with the volcano.
A second ago I was getting my thing set up so I could do this audio. And I go to I have Turtle Beach's Exo Stealth 4s. I don't know exactly what they are. I forgot. I had them for almost a year now. But I took these things off, you know, to go down and get my slice of cake I was eating earlier. And when I took them off, I just felt a joint pop, like I just felt it snap. And I'm like, snap? What the? This ain't a Kit Kat bar. Like, what in the world was that? I look over, I had pulled the dang, I had snapped the dang plastic / rubbery piece that the dang earmuff is connected to the that it connects to, like, the part on your head. And so now it's at that position where if you put it on your head, like, it's supposed to create like almost a seal, but when you put it on your head now, because that part's like that, it's gonna be looser and it's not gonna be able to fully do what it has to do type thing. So I'm gonna get another pair of those eventually, but that's the type of energy I'm coming on for this video. Nah, stop playing, homie. Don't do me like that. Yeah, I'm one of those gamers that checks every nook and cranny. So that's how we move, man. Oh, you ready to fight now? Dang, I don't even know what I was talking about. I think it was about eating cake. I mean, cake be delicious. Hey, Jamila, nah. But you get my number though, so.
Come on. How much bigger can they get?
Nearly every creature we've encountered on this planet has evolved rapidly since we landed in unnatural and lethal ways. What remains unproven is whether they've been adapting to the anomaly's hostile conditions or being changed by the anomaly.
Now what the hell does it matter? Just don't let any of them close enough to eat you.
Like, this Wild Wild West status. You know, jobs be funny, man. You gotta think about it. You get a job to kind of support yourself, to live. But then it's like, it's not even really an option because living's, in a sense, a necessity. So you have to get a job, or at least to get some way to make income. But as long as you don't make an excuse, whatever you're doing is you do all this work, or you spend all your time at a job. You know, you tell them when you're available, when you're not available. But then it's like, in order for you to give them your services, you have to comply to their rules. It's kind of weird. Like, when someone wants to do something for you, it almost should be in this, like, you know, should almost be based off of the discrepancy of the employee, not the employer. Of course, people will say, but I'm paying you, you know, you do what I say. But that's how you're taught to do it now, you know. When there's bartering, you know, it's like, hey, I put in X amount of work for this item, you put in whatever amount of work for your item. But I can still, even though I might have put in more time than your item, I can still value your item more than mine. And vice versa. You might have put more time in your item, but value mine more than yours. So then it becomes a whole, you know, there has to be a mutual understanding. But no, here, since it's money, and there's like now this neutral currency that you can use to kind of compare everything to. Oh my goodness. It makes it like, okay, we're gonna value your time at this and value this and that. You know, it just makes it weird. It's just like, why? Money doesn't even really help in a sense. It just gives everybody a basis to compare things to now. So it's just, it strips away the whole value in your own work and value in your own grind to just complying to whatever somebody else is going to say. Shoot, they'll change your whole schedule, change your whole lifestyle, change everything about you to pay you like $7 an hour. And that's tough. But yeah, my man's was we was gonna go to the Easter joint together. I was gonna scoop them. They live right next door, so I was gonna scoop them. We was gonna go on the way. But then they gotta work. Didn't I just go there? Hold on, what? I thought I just went there. Let me check this map right quick, yeah. This is a fun game, but I can definitely say this map is a bit confusing. Did I go that way? I thought I squeezed through that way because it told me to go this way, but... Interesting. Wouldn't be a game if it didn't have spiders. That's another funny thing when you think about it. Spiders, you know, arachnophobia seems to be a pretty... I don't want to say it's common, but a lot of people I run into have arachnophobia. So would that mean that they're arachnophobic? But yeah, I'll hop on Xbox and I'll be like, yo, there's this new game, there's this tough game, you know, we should play it, you know. And then I'll invite them to it, I will play it. And I try to mess around, have spiders in it. Man, even what was that game called? Star Wars Fallen Order. That was the last game I was expecting to have spiders in it. But it had them. And them things was OP. So, you know, I think games might need to switch up with that. Spiders they get annoying after a while. I played Grounded. And in Grounded, spiders are like the big bosses in that game. Those things, they're loud, they're fast, they're powerful. Don't mess around and get two at the same time. But the game has a mechanic on it for like an arachnophobic setting, and what it does is it gives you like a scale, and the higher up you go in the scale, the more they strip from the spider to make it less spider-like. So at a 0, it's a full spider. At 1, they probably took away a few features, a couple eyes or whatever. But the crazy thing is, on the last setting of it, which is like the biggest arachnophobic level, it removes the entire body, the legs, everything. It's just 2 floating eyes. It still walks around as if it was a spider though. So it makes it very, very creepy. I'll say that. And I was just trying to figure out how in the world is that. In that sense, less spider-like is more scary. Oh, this spider's tripping. Is there any weak spot on this thing? Oh, I jumped right into it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. A squad would have definitely been a lot better. What in the... Okay, I'll take a little break. One. What? I'm not even getting indicators anymore where you're jumping. What? Okay, I got an idea. That's exactly why I said the Devastator is like the, especially for solos. Oh yeah. I'm having a hard time finding this thing in this spot. Is this Resident Evil? Okay. Oh, you're moving with this. Wow. Are we in the like washing machine? What is this? Oh, okay. You bring it with a butt. Not the washing machine. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a interesting boss fight to have had.
Altered? We're all wishing you'd been with us months ago. Now we might have a fighting chance at taking back this mountain.
Just tell me how to work the cable car, Captain. I need to get my scientist up to that tower.
Right. Only one small problem. The cable car we control doesn't go to the tower. It goes straight to the heart of the insurgent base. The second you land, you're gonna get swarmed. But if you can wipe out enough of them and take back control of the radio tower car for us, I'll send your scientist across.
Sounds like a plan.
Wait, she just finessed us and made us do one task to make us do another task
Right asking you to do this alone,
without telling
but
us.
after what you pulled off with that volcano.
Look, your men have it rough as it is. I can handle it.
Is this your whole company?
There used to be more of us. But something happens to the men up in these hills. We hear voices. Some leave and don't come back. Same for anyone who goes looking for them. But maybe an altered could have more luck in finding them. Could you lend a hand?
I'll look into it, but no promises.
And there we have it, guys. Another episode of Outriders. Don't forget to like, share, leave a comment, tell your best friends, tell someone you hate. Just get it out there. I should have the next one up soon. I really appreciate y'all for rocking with me the long way. And till next time, peace.